All right, so I have a question for you guys. I recently, well, actually, it's not a question. It's more of a rant, um, or a blowing off steam kind of deal. I recently had a customer, which is one of my regular customers, mind you. It's I do her maintenance, um, like every 6 months. I'm there, but this time she called me for a different reason. Everything was working fine. The last time I had seen her, everything was working fine. She called me because she had concerns about her AC, and that's all she said. And she wanted me to go over there, and I said, "All right, that's fine. This is when I'm available." She said, "Okay, no problem, no hurry. Just whenever you can, just get over here, and I want you to take a look at my AC." That's all she said. So I thought it was fine. She's probably having issues. It's an old system. Um, Trying to guess how old it is. Maybe like uh, 25 years old or something like that. I don't know. It's a little bit old, but it's still running. The furnace is newer than the AC, but it still works. I've been there several times, and it runs. Um, so anyway, so she says, "Yeah, I just want you to take a look at my AC." I didn't pay too much attention about that, and I went ahead and scheduled it. So I show up a couple of days ago. I was there, and she tells me, "I want you to take a look at my AC." She goes, "Because I had someone here, and they suggested that I replace the air ducts, the ductwork." So right there, I already knew that it was not necessary to replace the ducts, but I'm still willing to give them the benefit of the doubt and say, okay, well, she did have old ducts. I mean, they're as old as the system was, so like 20 years old or whatever, 25 years old. But I didn't see a need to replace them, so I didn't never, brought it up. Bottom line is, um, oh, before I get there, I asked her, I go, why did they replace the ducts? She said, oh, because he said that they were dirty. That's what she said. Because they were dirty and I needed to get new ducks. I said, oh, yeah, they're old and they might be a little bit dirty, but they're not, you know, replace them dirty. But I didn't want to make her feel bad, so I'm like, okay, I'll take a look. That was her main concern, is that for me to go over there and take a look, because she's one of my regular customers. She trusts me. She knows how I am. I'm not gonna make unnecessary suggestions to you. I try to be sensible. Like, if I see something that's gonna cause damage to your house, I will definitely bring it up to your attention, and then you decide what you want to do. I tell you what the options are, and that's my job. I'm the expert, right? That's what I gotta tell you. I gotta tell you what's gonna save you money in the long run. And I didn't see anything that needed to be addressed immediately, so you know, that's why I hadn't replaced the ducts. Anyway, so I'm up in her attic looking at the ductwork, and everything looks exactly the same as it did before, which was not good. Everything was like disorganized, and except now the ducts are new. So I don't know. Some of you guys know where I'm going with this. Some of you guys, what's wrong? You might be asking what's wrong. There was issues with the way the ductwork was designed, especially the return. The return was too small, but they did not fix anything. They just replaced the ducts. I would say, like, guess how much, but it's gonna take too long for me to put another video after you guys guess how much. They charged her $3,500 to replace her ductwork, and they left the same mess that was there before. Now she has new ducts, yes, but it's still designed incorrectly, and it's still, man. I need to post up some videos of this. I'll see if I can do it after I'm done recording this. I'll see if I can post a video of the ducts, of how they installed them at the end of this video. And it's just horrible. It's just, mean, no elbows. Um, when you run your duct to the can, you want to have an elbow there. If you're gonna run the duct on the ground, you want an elbow there so that it doesn't kink, right? In the future when it gets older. No, they just ran the duct like that, and they give it a little swoop. No straps or nothing to hold it. I mean, if you're gonna run it without an elbow, then you at least want to put some straps up there to hold it, so that it doesn't sag in the future. But they did not do that. They just ran it. The return duct, it looks like all like an accordion. You know how in accordion you push it in, you pull it out, an accordion. Okay, it looks like it's on a pushed-in accordion. They didn't even try to like run a loop around to make it more quiet. Nothing like that. The size was undersized. They just left it the way that it was, undersized. There was a duct that goes over the coil, and it goes past the furnace, and you see the metal strap just like cutting right into the duct. They left that same way. It comes out of the supply side, and it goes and it turns like a real sharp bend, and then it goes over the evaporator coil, and yeah, that's stupid. Anyways, then there's another duct that comes across, and the vent pipe, because it's ran incorrectly, and by incorrectly I mean it's like almost horizontal, and this is B vent, 80% furnace, almost horizontally, and then it goes up. You think that if you're gonna charge them $3,500, you would at least correct the duct issues. The radius on the duct should be the diameter of the duct. So the radius, on an 8-inch duct should be no less than an 8-inch on an 8-inch duct. They're doing some like sharp bends, and and the vent pipe itself also, it just comes up over the evaporator coil and then shoots straight up. And I haven't told you guys the worst part. The worst part is that this guy is supposed to be like as a general contractor. This guy is the lady's future possible son-in-law. $3,500. I'm not rich. I'm not made out of money, but if it was my mother-in-law, I think I would want to impress her, or potential future mother-in-law. I would want to impress her. I would want to, worst case scenario, just charge her for the material. You know what? Pay for the material, and the labor's on me. I might not even tell her. I'll just tell her, this is how much it costs. Just get in good with the mother-in-law, because she can make or break your relationship. But anyways, that's what I wanted to blow off some steam, basically, because I was kind of upset, because I know it's not my money, but that's kind of messed up. It's your mother-in-law, and you're charging her full price and then some, and to replace ductwork. I know I'm gonna get in the comments, I would have done it for $2,000 or less or whatever, but in California that's about an average price for like a medium size, small to medium size home. That's about the right price, because they're cost of living, whatever. But yeah, that's kind of messed up. So leave your comments, subscribe, let me know what you think, questions. I love them all. See you guys later.